Aloha, Danny.
Aloha, Johnny.
Aloha, worldwide universal audience.
We're back in the Hulahan. Had a little
That's
time
it.
off for the holiday. Hope everyone got in some rest,
Absolutely.
enjoyed a little rest from their labors, celebrating the fact that we can work and make things happen.
We celebrated yesterday. We did not work. Talked to some fellow agents. Actually, you always do a little something as a realtor, right? So I was talking with other agents and stuff, but they did tell me that, yeah, they kind of cruised them themselves. So I like that, man. Got to take some time for ourselves. So, yeah, thank you for letting us take a break, gang. Just wanted to say to our huge audience out there, if there's something that you'd like to see, something that you'd like us to kind of maybe do a little bit more in depth on, we're definitely open to suggestions. So be sure to drop something in the comments and we'll make that happen. So, should
Absolutely.
we get started, Danny?
Let's jump right in.
All right, Bubba. I am going to share my screen now.
Rock
And
and
we're going to
roll.
jump in. Here we go, man. 24 on the hot list today, gang. Let's jump in right from the top. There it is, Molokai Shores, Danny. Talked about this complex. I grew up in the hills up above it called the Heights neighborhood in Molokai. This picture allows me to kind of bring something to people's attention. So Molokai actually enjoys one of the largest barrier reefs. And so that's why you see this change in color of the ocean here. It's not really brown as it is silty because this is all sand and it heads out. I mean, low tide, dude, you can walk out here so far. And then once we get beyond the barrier reef, that's where you have this action here. So just a little tidbit there about Molokai. $210,000 condos oceanfront still exist on beautiful Molokai. That's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Started at 285, been on the market for over a year, so I'm sure there's some motivation. $600 for maintenance fees, 594.15. Nalu. So this is right by the famous freight chain wave in Ma'alaya. It's 2 bedroom, 2 bath. Back that down from 879. Well, why is it not $1 million, John? Well, because that's a leasehold property there. So talked about leasehold a little bit, guys. You're purchasing the condo, not the actual dirt. So in addition to your $990 maintenance fees per month, you also have this $1,007 that you're paying for lease rent. And you've got a nice long time to enjoy the condo, though. So we're looking at what, 42 years there left on the lease, Danny? Is my math
Plenty of time to get
correct?
financing on it or whatever you want to do.
There you go. So this one technically still allowed to vacation rental. You and I have had the discussion. I don't think that there's any hotel zoned in Ma'alaya. It's all apartment zoned. So
Correct.
going to be interesting to see how that happens. The old Menehune Shores here, Danny. Got some delicious Indian food downstairs. What do you consider Kalepo-lepo? More North Kihei, yeah? North Central-ish.
North Kihei, yeah.
There it is. So that's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,245,000. If I remember correctly, I think Menehune Shores is hotel zoned. Don't quote me on that, gang, but I believe it is. They actually have a beautiful rooftop lounge area, which is super cool and vibey. 2 bedroom, 2 bath. We like this price better than the 1,425,000 that it started at. Maintenance fees not too bad there at 1,095,000. So give us a ring if that floats your boat there, gang. Up at Anuhea. So this is the newest portion of Kealani, which you and I both enjoy working in. This is the windward side of the island. This is the harbor where the cruise ship comes in. Beautiful views up here in Kealani, especially at Anuhea. Barely No Home, built in 2023. So I did some reading. These guys are building another home, and they cannot close until December 1st of this year. So that's what's going on there. Asking just a little over $1,000 a foot. We'll see.
We'll see.
Linicona. Every time I see that, I know where I'm at. Pakukalu. Pakukalu. So really classic looking plantation home there, Danny. So classic. They only needed 1 bath back then. People were tiny. They only needed 860 square feet in their house. Decent sized lot there, 6,800 feet. Looks like it's been remodeled in 2019. Just something you need to know about Pakakalu. It is in a flood zone, so you're required to carry a little flood insurance as well. So yeah, cute house, man.
That one probably moves
There's
quick.
Yeah, I believe it does. It's a cool little restaurant right nearby there. There's a company that started up here where they deliver to your house like the fresh fish they caught. And I used to use them quite a bit. And then they started up a restaurant there called Tails Up. And I believe it just recently opened up. So got a classic Kula house here, Danny. Look at that twilight photo there, man. Looking at the west side here. 3,332 square feet on just about a acre and a third, 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. Asking just under 3 milli for that there. So looks like a cool spot. Kula's got great temperature. Hang out with Opa if you feel like it. Here we go with another Kula. So this one's more of a normal size lot for Kula, only half an acre. But looks like we're looking at the ohana here. So maybe potential to build the main house here. So that's a possibility. Don't see any AOAO fees. I'm going to imagine that there is none in here. So a development opportunity. Maybe you build the main house, get yourself a real estate attorney. They can create a CPR, condominium property regime, and maybe you can sell one of those homes off to recoup some of your investment. Just
Interesting idea.
throwing that out there. It's potential. Hiheakahi, looking at a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. You can enjoy that view for rent. $2,400 per month. This one was interesting here. So Papa Avenue, that's right there in Kahului, 6th increment, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,076 square feet. Now, what's interesting is that this is a court-ordered commissioner's sale. So I don't know why that's the case. I looked into the history of this, and in 2022, this home was sold because they got a foreclosure notice. And it seems that the house is in trouble once again. So I look at that as a deal, dude.
42,000 square feet, under 900.
Yeah. Again,
Like
opportunity to build, depending on how the lot looks. I mean, you have the potential to build up to 2 ADUs there. Let's just take a peek here. See what that looks like. So, maybe you can squeeze one ohana back there. Kind of an interesting lot line. Anyway, throwing out some ideas there. That one definitely is a deal. So these guys tapped out after they did their nice remodel here. Maybe take it off the market, get rid of some of those days on market, come back on again. We see that strategy. This one here, after a couple months, said, nah, we change our mind. Fairly new home. Anapuni tells me we're in Lanikeha. I like the community quite a bit, but it's a beautiful view. Canceled that listing for some reason. Canceled this guy here too. A little trophy Wailea Point unit. Big boy, just under 4,000 feet. Started out at a 17,500,000. Backed it down to 15,500,000. You know what's interesting, dude, is I remember famous Maui agent had a hotel zoned house, like really right over on the beach area there for about 15 million, which you could vacation rent. So anyway, just found that very interesting. That didn't sell either. Tapping out on Grand Champions, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This one's in danger of going apartment, so maybe that's why. Started at 1,888,888. 300 days later, canceled. Same thing with this piece of dirt here. Thought they'd get 1,000,003 for 0.66 after 264 days. Decided against it. Ooh, 3.3 milli there at Honuakai. Does have a nice view of the giant pool that's there. Duke's right here. All the barbecue fun right there. But no takers. Participants only. So this one will not show up on Zillow or any of those. So Jaws Surf Condominium is what they're marketing this one as. Danny, we've already peeled off the main house portion here. So you get 6 acres of exclusive common elements there. The ohana portion, 3.2 acres. I haven't seen that pop up yet, but that will make up the entire 9.2. So cool joint. I mean, I get it. It's a lot of land there. So hence 3.7. Maybe somebody needs to call Laird Hamilton back and say, dude, have we got the house for you, bro?
Surf crib.
That's it. Keeps a place in Malibu, still keeps a place in Kauai. Kind of put Jaws on the map. So I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna DM him. That's what I'm gonna do, Danny. We'll go get it. All right. Kaanapali Royal. Haven't seen these move much. Love the square footage there. Potential for it to go back apartment, but then we hear maybe because it's in Kaanapali, a resort community, it remains. Regardless, somebody said, I'll take it. 1,490,000. Beautiful thing about Kaanapali Royal is they definitely live like houses. 1,847 square feet. All the fun of Kaanapali. I'm a fan. Buddy, look at that. Stuff does still move in every market. 2.595. This looks like it's probably original Kaanapali hillside here. 2,716 square feet. They got it. Little Wailea Ekolu action here. 2 days or 2 weeks. Somebody probably like that little scoosha view right there. 1,500 square feet for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That lives well. This one here, Danny, 5 days on the market. Single family with detached ohana. So you got your 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,600 square foot main house, 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 500 square foot cottage or ohana. 1,285,000 got her done. We'll see what it closes for. So interesting, isn't it? So here we are on Ohea. We just saw close to a model match of the same square footage for 1,599,000. Somebody picked this one up direct from the developer there. 1,376,000.
I got a deal.
I think so too, buddy. Waikapu Gardens, 1,662 square feet. Seller wanted 1,225,000. Buyer said, I'll give you 1,152,000. Deal was made. Only 3 weeks on the market before it went into escrow. Closed. This one here, Danny. I sent you a little video on this one, man. Interesting story behind this one. So we've got friends. My sister lives in this neighborhood. We got friends that live in this neighborhood. So I looked at the remarks here, and somebody picked this up at the courthouse steps as a foreclosure. I took a look at what they picked it up for, Danny, 460. What I found interesting is they never inspected the property. Looks like they never checked it out. Threw it right back out on the market. Didn't even touch it. $799.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, somebody was stoked to pick that thing up for $799, I'm going to say. Here we go
That
once
was one of our
again.
deals. That was one of our deals of the week a few weeks back, wasn't it?
I believe it was, brother. Believe it
Figure that out.
was. Sold quickly, 10 days. Somebody took a loan out. Here we go, Danny, once again. So sometimes after all the upgrades, etc., comes up to 1,381,000. But there are some opportunities coming up here for spec homes that I'm seeing. Whereas in the past, they weren't popping up. Bring back the memories for you there, Danny.
Sure does.
So this one was sold before listed. This is where the famous surf break is called Freight Trains. It breaks every 10 years, and when it does, it is a sight to behold. So Ma'alai Yacht Marina always was residential only. Somebody said, I agree with your price. Same day, bing, bang, boom. That's that. Danny, that's all I got today for the Hulahan. So I'm going to stop sharing there, brother.
moved quick. Couple development opportunities maybe this week.
Yeah, potential CPR action there. See some differences in terms of new home pricing compared to already built.
Options.
That's it. Market feels
Leave
like
us
it's
a
changing a
comment.
little bit. Yeah.
Leave us a comment. Drop a subscribe. Throw us a question. Tell us what you want us to cover, and we'll see you for Aloha Friday.
Thanks for coming, gang. Aloha to you.